Education is a shared commitment between dedicated teachers, motivated students, and enthusiastic parents with high expectation. Respected dignitaries, colleagues, and dear parents, a very good morning to all of you. It is with immense joy that I welcome each one of you to this virtual parent orientation program of the academic year 2023-24. Positive connection between parents and teachers have been shown to improve children's academic achievement, social competencies, and emotional well-being. When parents and teachers work as partners, children do better in school and at home. Research shows that when a partnership approach between parents and teacher is evident, children's work habits, attitude about school, and grades improve. They demonstrate better social skill and a greater ability to adapt to situations and get along. We thank you, dear parents, for choosing us and being part of the DSC family. Let us begin our program with a prayer. May I request Mr. Hanook, our music teacher, to lead us in prayer.
Okay, good morning. We'll sing There Shall Be Showers of Blessing, this song, and start the program. There shall be showers of blessing. This is the promise of love. There shall be seasons refreshing, sent from the Savior above. Showers of blessing, showers of blessing we need. Mercy drops down, us are falling, but for the showers we plead. Showers of blessing, showers of blessings we need. Mercy drops down, us are falling, but for the showers we plead. But for the showers we plead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. Dear parents, the main agenda for today is to explain and clarify the significant changes and to make you aware with the curriculum, examination pattern, and techniques of evaluation. When, educate, when educating the minds of our youth, one must not forget to educate their hearts. That was the true spirit of our beloved chairman, late P. Madhusudan Rao, sir, who was a noble man with a character of great heights, a man of commitment to the cause of education and progress of the society at large. His goal was to take the DSC institution to magnificent heights. He had an experience of over 35 years in the field of education. It was his strong belief that schools should groom global citizens who possess good value and healthy attitude. He asserted that sound education should shape the character of children, nurturing their individuality and train them to be self-reliant. People who depart from this earth never truly leave, for they are still alive in our hearts, and through our memories they live on. The entire DSC family will remember him for his noble intentions, right action, and complete dedication to build a team in fulfilling the vision and mission of DSC. He may be gone from our side, but never from our hearts. Let's offer a bow and pay homage to our founder, late Sri P. Madhusudan Rao Garu. Without further ado, I would like to introduce and welcome our esteemed dignitaries. To begin the program, I would like to invite the chairperson, DSC Groups of Institution, Shilpa Ravi ma'am. She is a woman of indomitable spirit and takes keen interest in instilling moral values in children. She is our constant source of support and motivation. A heartfelt welcome to you, ma'am. With immense pleasure, I welcome our awe-inspiring Secretary, Ms. Rama Devi. She is an ideal leader who builds character, inspires dreams, encourages teamwork. A warm welcome to you, ma'am. We are extremely thrilled to welcome the lady who radiates success, our academic director, Shashi ma'am. She is the pillar of our strength and backbone of our institution, who has a broad area of experience with curriculum planning, leads innovative educational programs. We welcome you, ma'am. It's my privilege to welcome our vibrant administrator, Ms. Rashmi. She is a staunch believer in perfectionism and that any goal can be achieved through hard work and the right attitude. A hearty welcome to you, ma'am. Great captain don't set out to be a captain. They set out to make a difference. It's never about the role, it's always about the goal. Let's welcome the captain with invincible spirit, principal of DSC Attapur, Mr. Augustine Thomas. A warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Firm, innovative, compassionate, and well respected is our Vice Principal and Coordinator of Grade 9 and 10, Miss Bharti. A warm welcome to you, ma'am. Enthusiasm is the sparkle in her eyes. A hearty welcome to the energetic, creative, and diligent headmistress and coordinator of grade 7 and 8, Miss Lakshmi Gauri. A warm welcome to you, ma'am. School coordinators play a key role in making school programs successful. May I now introduce and welcome our school coordinator, Ms. CG, the coordinator of grade 5 and 6. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Ms. Malati, coordinator of grade 3rd and 4. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ankita. Thank you.
Coordinator of grade 1 and 2, Ms. Vandana Shrivastava. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ankita.
We have Ms. Farzana Khan, coordinator of pre-primary. A warm welcome to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ankita.
We have Ms. Veena, IT head of DSC Groups of Institution. Welcome, ma'am. Ms. Sharika, the admin manager. We welcome you, ma'am. Ms. Sindhu, our school counselor. Dear parents, in case of academic related or behavior related concerns of your child, please reach out our school counselor either personally or can send an email. Ma'am's ID is shared. A hearty welcome to all of you, dear ma'ams. The prime role of the head of the department. is to provide strong academic leadership. Let me introduce and welcome the HODs of the different departments. HOD English is Miss Bindu, Mathematics Mr. Praveen, Science Miss Tabassum, Social Science Mr. Rupesh, Hindi Miss Manisha, Telugu Miss Vijayarani, IT Miss Veena, Physical Education Mr. Sudhakar, Work Education Miss Suchna, VPA Miss Vandana Singh. A warm welcome to all the heads of the various departments. Before we proceed further, I would also like to inform our parents that we will be delighted to address your concerns and queries. You are requested to post the queries on the WhatsApp class group so that common concerns are addressed towards the end of the session. I repeat, you are requested to post the queries on the WhatsApp class group so that common concerns are addressed towards the end of the session. Now, may I invite our respected principal, Augustine Sir, to address the gathering and for the further proceedings of the day.
Good morning, dear parents. Once again, a hearty welcome to each one of you for this orientation. I would like to welcome the new parents who have joined us and also the existing parents. Well, as we start this academic year, we need to follow certain rules and regulations which would help us to run the institution smoothly. So let us go through the rules and regulations. Well, I would like to first congratulate the teachers and the parents for the excellent result that we had. And the topper is Master Shubham Ghosh. He scored 97.6%. He is the topper. Out of 500, 488 marks he scored. About 26 students scored above 90%. So that's a great achievement. Once again, congratulations to the students, parents, and the teachers for their contribution. And we have the subject toppers. English, we have 3 of them, scoring 97 out of 100. Hindi, we have 1. Madhumita Reddy, 98 out of 100. Telugu, we have 2 students, scoring 99 out of 100. Science also, we have 2 students, scoring 97 out of 100. Social science also, we have 1 student, scoring 99 out of 100. And IT, we have 6 students who scored 100 out of 100. So congratulations to each student who has scored the highest. Yeah, that vision of DSC is to educate young minds and foster ethical, social, and moral values through holistic learning and groom them into responsible global citizens. We want our children to be global citizens, so they are exposed to various activities. And our mission is to striving relentlessly to realize the vision by making the best use of quality infrastructure, vital resources, and committed faculty. And happy to inform that we have all in place infrastructure, resources, and a committed and dedicated faculty. Essential agreements. To get the best from the school for your ward, parents are required to cooperate with the institution in its attempt to help children progress by paying attention to their regularity, punctuality, discipline, and take interest in their child's work. The 3 things are very important: regularity, punctuality, and discipline. And also the given work should be completed by the student. Parents should check the almanac every day and note the homework and other instructions given and provide conducive environment for studies at home. Conducive atmosphere we need to create at home, and parents are expected to check the school almanac every day without fail. Should there be any concern about your ward's progress, it is advisable to write to the segment coordinator about the problem and seek guidance. Your letters, mails will be replied to after discussion with the concerned teachers. So if there is any concern, please get in touch with the coordinator, Ms. Vandana Srivastav. Attendance less than 85% may result in detention. Please note that they need to have 85% attendance, otherwise the child will be detained. Students will not be allowed to go home during school hours. Parents are advised not to make any social engagements or medical appointments during working hours. To ensure better discipline, parents are requested not to send their wards to school on the day they have such appointments. Please note, parents, very, very important. We will not be giving any kind of permission. Once the child comes to school, they will return only after the school is over. If you have got any other appointments during school hours, please don't send the child to school. If the child comes to school, they will be sent to home only after the school is over. Date of birth given at the time of admission will not be changed under any circumstances. So it is essential that you give the correct date of birth of your child. Please check in the school app, and also when we provide the progress report. So once the given date of birth will not be changed. A copy of Aadhaar card and caste certificate of your ward must be submitted in order that the details of the students are entered in the UDIS, that is Unified District Information System for Education, used by the Indian government to collect and manage data related to school and students. The caste certificate is also required for grade 9 CBSE registration and will be used while mentioning the caste of the student at the time of issuing the transfer certificate after the completing grade 10. So it is important that you submit the Aadhaar card. We need to enter in the system, UDIS system, so that now onwards the education department will be pulling out data from the UDIS. So it is important that you have the correct name and details about your child. And also we require a caste certificate to mention in the transfer certificate when the child completes grade 10. If your ward is suffering from any contagious disease, he or she will not be permitted to attend the school until a medical certificate is produced. If the child is suffering, please don't send, and also you need to submit a medical certificate. A leave application on A4 sheet duly supported by a medical certificate should be submitted to the homeroom teacher for sick leave more than 3 days. If the child is absent for more than 3 days, please submit the medical certificate. Please take care of the personal hygiene of your ward. Ensure he or she is well groomed every day. It is very, very important that child is sent in a proper uniform and personal hygiene should be taken care of. Students are allowed to use the school telephone only in case of emergency. Parents can leave a message with the friend of his executive in case of an emergency. The student will not be called to attend any phone calls from the class. So please, if there is any kind of emergency, please leave a message with the friend of his. Children will not be called to attend the phone calls. A student is permitted to leave the school premises in emergency only if she has a gate pass which may be collected from the front office with the permission of the vice principal, or headmistress. So in case of emergency, if you are picking up your child, you need to get the gate pass from the front office, and it has to be submitted to the school security before leaving the school premises. Parents are not permitted to meet the ward or teachers during the working hours. They are refrained from entering classrooms during class hours. You are not expected to go to the classroom of your child or meet him or the teachers during working hours. Parents will receive SMS from school regarding important information. Now, of course, we have a school app, so all messages will be kept in the school, and also you have the WhatsApp group, so circulars and other things will be posted in the class group, and also it will be available in the school app. The prescribed school uniform should be worn on all days. If the child is not in proper uniform, he or she will be sent back home unless there is a written communication from the parent stating in a valid reason. Child is expected to come in full uniform every day to school. If there is a valid reason, please send it. A written letter should be sent to the school. The school is not responsible for the loss of any personal property. However, enquiries can be made at the lost and found counter. The school is not responsible, but if child loses something, you can always enquire in the lost and found counter, that is stationary, the next day itself, so that it don't get accumulated. So please, you get in touch with the stationery and collect the lost material. ID card should be worn every day by all students. Duplicate ID cards will be issued on payment of ₹100. Child should come in uniform and with ID cards. Please ensure that only vegetarian food is sent for snacks and lunch. It's an important point. We need to, only vegetarian food is allowed in the school. Snacks and lunch, please send only vegetarian food, as all students are having together the lunch and snacks and all. So it is advised to send only vegetarian food. Students should carry their lunch with them in the morning itself. Parents will not be permitted to deliver the same at school. Please note this point also. You are expected to send the lunch and the snacks by the morning with the child. Parents will not be permitted to deliver later stage. To ensure the safety of students, attendee card must be shown at the gate during dispersal and also at the alighting point for students who avail school transport. It's very important that you get the attendee cards, and also photos are pasted and signed by the school authority. And once they come and show the attendee card, then only the child will be sent home. On transfer, students must be picked up by 2:40 p.m., after which the school will not be held responsible for the safety of your ward. This is because the parents to pick up the child at 2:40. We have different staggered timings. Otherwise, after that, the campus gets a bit crowded, so it is difficult for us to monitor them. So please see that you pick up your child by 2:40 p.m. every day. Assist and guide your ward in doing his or her homework. It is important that you guide the child not to do, but help the child to do the homework. Assist the child how to go about. Please don't do it by yourself, but make the child to do. You guide the child to do it. All circulars will be uploaded in the parent mobile app. No hard copy of the same will be issued to students henceforth. All circulars will be uploaded in the school app. No hard copies. The school rules. Students are expected to be on time to school. That is 8:30 a.m. They are expected to be at school by 8:30. And we are here from 8 o'clock, 8:15 onwards. So don't wait for the last moment to drop the child. You can drop the child by 8:15 so that there is no much of rush at 8:25, 8:30. So you can bring them or send them by 8:15 a.m. School gate will be closed at 8:30 a.m. Latecomers will be sent home after issuing 3 warnings. Kindly avoid arguments and explanation in such cases. As I mentioned, regularity, punctuality are very, very important. So please see that the child is sent home or sent school before 8:30 a.m. Every student should carry the almanac to school and wear his or her identity card. Moving from one classroom to the other between periods should be done in silence and in an orderly manner. Students should always be clean and neatly dressed. School uniform should be on all working days, PTMs and school functions. Students who are slovenly or not in proper uniform will be sent home. Please see that children are coming to school in proper, neat and clean uniform. Boys should get their hair trimmed at regular intervals. Girls with shoulder length or long hair should make 2 plaits using black bands. A hairband or neat ponytail should be spotted for very short and short hair. So please see that, follow that, all the rules are followed. Rigid dress, leggings, traditional headgear, and streaking of hair for girls is strictly prohibited. Fancy earrings, tattoos, mehendi, nail paints, etc. are not allowed. So they should be in proper uniform without any of these things. Students are required to speak only in English within the school premises. Use of foul language, obscene gesture, racial and disrespectful language or actions will not be encouraged. Fighting, hitting or assaulting anyone will have serious consequence. Advise your child to speak only in English and also not to pick up any quarrel with fellow students. The school reserves the right to suspend students whose conduct is deemed harmful to other students after 3 written warnings. Students should take pride in maintaining the school property. Any damage is liable to be penalized. No expensive or fancy articles, electronic gadgets, cell phones should be brought to school. Wearing of watches till grade 8 is strictly prohibited and will be confiscated and given only at the end of the academic year. So no fancy articles, electronic gadgets, cell phones and watches are allowed till the grade of 8th. Students of grade 9th and 10th may wear only non-digital watches. This is next one is another important thing to be followed. Distribution of only 1 sweet or toffee per student is allowed on a birthday. Students from nursery to grade 10 can come in civil dress with decent outfits on their birthdays. Birthday celebration, takeaway and distribution of return gifts to the class is strictly prohibited. However, a book or a sapling can be donated to the school, which will be duly acknowledged. Only 1 sweet or a toffee per student is allowed. No celebrations in the school, no takeaway and distribution of return gifts. Please follow. If you want, you can donate a book or a sapling to the school, and student can come on civil dress on their birthday. Students who come to school with their attendance should not leave before the attendant arrives. In case of delay, they should report to the school office. This is another important point, dear parent. Please instruct your child not to leave the campus without the attendant. And if there is any delay of the attendant reaching school, please inform in the front office. So it's very, very important, so that we will make necessary arrangements and they will be seated separately. So please instruct your child not to leave the school campus without the attendant. Bullying is strictly prohibited inside the school premises. Strict action will be taken against those who indulge in bullying. So next. So new initiatives that we have this year. The school has tied up with Health Basics. Health Basics is in school healthcare partner for your kids. So we have a full-time nurse stationed in school, and also we have doctors visiting the school and also conducting various workshops for children, parents, and staff. So happy to inform that a full-time nurse is stationed in school to take care of the health of the students. And we also have introduced e-library in order to inculcate reading habit. We have started e-library. So please encourage your child to read number of books. So we have the list of holidays. Parents, please go through. All these things are there in the school almanac, but still you can see that. Please plan your programs accordingly. Your outings, your functions, all those things, so that child does not miss the class when the school is functioning. So make a note of these holidays. We have 5th April, now those things are over. So 29th June, Thursday, we have Bakrid. 17th July, Monday, Bonalu. 29th July, Saturday, we have Muharram. 25th August, we have Varalakshmi Vradam. 31st August, Raksha Bandhan. 7th September, Janmashtami. And 18th September, Monday, Ganesh Chaturthi. These are the list of holidays during term 1. And you have the list of holidays during term 2. 28th September, we have Miladun Nabi. And we have the 2nd October, we have Gandhi Jayanti. And the first term vacation, please note the vacation dates, first term vacation, that is from 14th October to 25th October. This is the first term vacation. Please plan your programs during these days. 13th November, we have Diwali. 27th November, Guru Nanak Jayanti or Kartik Purnami. 25th December, we have Christmas. 26th December, we have Boxing Day. 1st January, Monday, New Year. And the winter break is from 12th to 17th January. So please note this holidays also, 12th to 17th January. And 8th March 2024, we have Mahashivaratri. 29th March, we have Good Friday. 5th April, we have Babu Jagajeevan Rao Jayanti. 9th April, we have Ugadi. 10th April, we have Eid ul Fitr. And 17th April 2024, we have Sri Ram Navami. So these are the holidays. These things are given in the almanac. We will be giving the almanac once the school reopens. Please go through the almanac without fail. And these are the key contacts. We have the email ID of Academy Director, Ms. B. Shashikala, and Ms. E.G. Reshmi, Administrator, Mr. Augustine Thomas, Principal. So these are the mail IDs, key contacts. And also you have the email ID of the lead team, Ms. Bharati, Vice Principal and Coordinator for grades 9th and 10th, Ms. Lashmi Gauri, Headmistress, coordinator for grades 7th and 8th. Ms. Siji Alexander, coordinator for 5 and 6. Ms. Maldi Ramakrishna, coordinator for grades 3rd and 4th. Ms. Vandana Srivastav, coordinator for grades 1 and 2. So, if you should you have any concerns regarding anything, please get in touch with Ms. Vandana Srivastav, coordinator of grade 1 and 2. Her mail ID is there. Please get in touch with her or any of us. And also Ms. Farsana Khan, coordinator pre-primary. So these are the lead team and their mail IDs. And also we have the number and mail IDs of admin manager Ms. Sharika. Regarding transport or any other things, you may get in touch with her. And front office, we have Miss Janet, and her phone number also is given, and admissions also, mail ID and phone number is given. Accounts, we have Miss Sridevi, her email ID is given, and feedback mail ID also is there. Suppose you have to give some feedback to us, please write to feedback.at@dschyd.com. So these are the key contacts of the school. So dear parents, once again, please cooperate with us. We are all here to help the child. As mentioned by Ms. Angita, it's a combination of parents, teachers, students, and school. All of us, when we all work together, we can develop our students. So I request all of you to extend your full cooperation regarding the smooth functioning of the school. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I request grade 1 and 2 coordinator, Ms. Vandana ma'am, to give an overview of our school curriculum and evaluation pattern of the year 2023-24. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ankita ma'am. Thank you, Principal sir. A good education is a foundation for a better future. A very good morning and a warm welcome to one and all present here. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce my grades 1 and 2 team to you. This team is headed by me, Vandana Srivastav, coordinator grades 1 and 2. Here we don't call our teachers as HRT or class teacher. We call them as mother teachers because one thing, they are taking most of the time, they are there with the children, and little ones are very young. They are leaving their house and coming, they are leaving their family and coming. So that's the reason we call here our grades 1 and 2 teachers as mother teachers, those who are the class teachers for them. So Smita Gaur, mother teacher of 1B, Miss Sandhya as mother teacher of 1C, 1D is taken care by Miss Ashwini. Grade 2 mother teachers are Miss Kavita 2A, Miss Somlata 2B, Miss Sheetal 2C, and Miss Ankita 2D. Hindi teachers of the segment are Miss Rekha, Miss Jayashri, and Miss Priya. Telugu is taken care by Miss Hemlata, Miss Swarnalata, Miss Lalita, Miss Prasanna Kumari, and Miss Rama. Music is taken by Mr. Hanok, dance by Srihari, art is taken by Miss Sujana and Miss Vandana Singh. Games teachers are Mr. Rohit, Mr. Madhu, and Mr. Srinu. This is the class-wise teacher allotment. I think most of you must be knowing. This is grade 1, section-wise teacher allotment. This is grade 2, section-wise teacher allotment. Now, period-wise timings. Our schools start at 8:30 and get over by 2:40 p.m. for grades 1 and 2. I repeat, it gets over for grades 1 and 2 only for 2. In between, they have a short break at 10:20.
Vandana ma'am, I request you to unmute your mic.
Sorry. Now I am audible. Am I
Yes,
audible now?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
So our school starts at 8:30 and get over by 2:40. So for grades 1 and 2 only. Other classes, they have different timings. So timetable has a short break at 10:20 and a lunch break at 12:30. So here I would like to mention a few things. As sir said, kindly send healthy food with your child. They are to bring two boxes, one for short break and one for lunch break. They need to bring a water bottle and a napkin as well. Please refrain from sending non-veg food to school. As principal sir already mentioned, please do not send non-veg food to school. And most importantly, do not overstuff their lunch boxes. Give, give the amount which your child can eat. So please do not overstuff their lunch boxes. Now, dear parents, let me tell you more about curriculum and assessment pattern. Our curriculum aims at holistic development of the students. The subjects taught are English, second language, math, EVS, third language, and computers. For English, math, and EVS, we follow Ratna Sagar Publications, Peaks 3 in 1 book. This is a set of two books, semester 1 and semester 2. Semester 1 will be used in the first term, semester 2 will be used in the second term. Hindi we follow Viva publication books, and Telugu we follow the books prescribed by Telangana government. Now our teaching methodology. It is based on learning by doing, audiovisual, LSRW, puzzles, quizzes and experiments, educational trips and worksheets. All this together, it adds to a holistic approach to teaching. Now let's have a look at our assessment pattern. The entire academic year is divided into two terms, term 1 and term 2. Each term has DIY, two DIY of 25 marks each. DIY is nothing but we have given it a name as do it yourself. So 2 DIY in first term and 2 DIY in second term. Grade 1 will have, previous slide, grade 1 will have DIY in 4 subjects, English, Math, EVS and second language. They will not have any formal test in third language. Grade 2 will have DIY in all 5 subjects, English, Math, EVS, second language and third language. There will not be any written assessment in computers. They will have only practicals and the evaluation will be a continuous process. Now let's move on to skill assessments. The skill assessment is also an ongoing process and the best of 2 will be graded. Now art integration. So art integration, it not only makes the teaching and learning process joyful, it also has a positive impact on the development of certain life skills such as communication skills, reflection, and inquiry skills. The students of grades 1 and 2 are also given an evaluative project once in a term in each subject to integrate art in any form with the topic, and they are assessed for that. Now, co-scholastic activities which are provided in our school are dance, music, art, games, life skill, and special activities. Here also they are continuously assessed. They have a set of 6 special activities. Next slide, please. No, previous. They are assessed continuously and they have a set of 6 special activities. They are karate, previous one, Archana. They are karate, Zumba, basketball, skating, chess, and yoga. Out of the 6, child needs to choose any one. Day decided for a special activity is Tuesday. Continuous assessment will take place for these activities as well. Next slide. Archana, next slide, please. Archana, next slide, please. Thank you. This year we have included life skills in the curriculum. The students will be given a worksheet on a specific topic every month which will be evaluated. Apart from that, next one, Archana, please. Apart from that, teachers will also be evaluating the students based on their regular observation. So this is the parameter for the life skill worksheet: conceptual understanding, participation, implementation in day-to-day life. Apart from that, teachers will be also be evaluating the students based on their regular observations. Now our homework schedule says we have 2 subject homework only every day. On Fridays we'll be giving 3 subjects homework because they are working for only 5 days. So Friday they will be having 3 subjects homework. Every day's homework is updated in the DSE parent app. If the child has missed out writing homework, the same can be checked on the app. Now WTR is nothing but the weekly transaction report. The details of the entire week will be entered in that. So you need to go through this to stay updated. Thank you and have a good day. Now I would like to invite Ms. Archana to explain the DSE app. Over to you, Archana ma'am. Archana ma'am, we are not able to hear you.
I request Archana ma'am to please unmute your mic. We are not able to hear you.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry. For the good communication, DSC is maintaining a parent portal app. For that, you need to download the parent portal app in your devices. For that, you need to go for the Play Store where you are going to type it as a DSC parent portal, where you can see the logo of the DSC. Once it is seen, you are going to click on the install button. So once it is installed, you are going to see the logo of DSC on your mobile screen. So click on the logo of the DSC. It is going to show you the page of delay, deny and allow buttons. So why we are using this? So to get the permissions which the app required. So once you are giving the permission, it will take you to the login page. So in this page, you are going to see the username and the password. Here the username is the enrollment ID of the child. And the password and the username and the password are both nothing but the enrollment ID of the child. You can log in with the two IDs, that is like a parent ID and like a child ID. Here the parent ID, which is going to indicate with a small p underscore the enrollment number. This enrollment number can be seen on the fee receipt or the ID card of your child, which is like in the form of a number like a 213 whatever. So the username and the password both remains same. Once you provide the login credentials, it is taking you to the page. So here I have provided the username and the password. I am clicking on the login button and you can see here remember button is also there. Once I'm checking this button, it states me login. So no need to ask the username and the password again and again. So once you are provided with the credentials, it will take you to the login page, or you can say the welcome page of your child, where you can see the ID, that is a photo of your child with the full name and the class and the section which your child belongs to. And this screen with the continue button and which redirects you to the two parent details here, that is the father and the mother. This will be provided for the first time login. Once you log in for the first time, it asks you to request for the OTP, and this OTP will be sent only to the registered email ID only. I repeat it again. The OTP you are going to receive only to the mail ID which you have provided in the school during the time of admission. And once the OTP is received in your mail, you are going to give it for the verification code here. And once you are going to provide the verification code, you are going to get the main interface page of the DSC app. So it has a different tabs, each one is having different function. So first let's go with the announcements. So in the announcements, you will be seeing like the PDFs what the school is providing you. It may be related to the circulars of the academic dates. It may be related to your field trips, inter-competitions, inter-house competitions, inter-school competitions, exam dates, all the things you can go to see in the announcement section. So you can see what is the title of that announcement, when it is uploaded, and once you click on this download button, so you can see the page which gives the information about that file. Then next you will be having the weekly transaction report. As already ma'am said that this is nothing but what are the transaction, means what are the things the teacher planned for the entire week. So it is going to show you the week basis, which subject teacher currently planned for that week, whether they have given the worksheet or the homework, what kind of activity they have scheduled, and along with that, what is the next week they are planning for. For all the subjects they are going to upload, and this you can see on the every end of the week. Then next you will be having the assignments. So this is the section where you can find all the notes that teacher is going to upload. Once it is done in the class, once the lesson is done, the notes are going to be uploaded in the assignment part, so that it will be easy for the child to complete their incomplete work. And along with that, they will be having a worksheets like a revision one. Once it is done in the class, again it will be uploaded, so that it helps for the child to revise during the time of exams. Then next you will be having a class diary. So this is the main thing where you are going to get a day-to-day homework that is provided for your child. Whatever the homework the teacher is allotting in the class, if the suppose that the child is unable to write properly, or if the child remains absent for that particular day, you can check it in the DSC parent portal app, that is in the class diary section. So where you can see on which day what kind of homework is uploaded. If you want to check the previous day's homework, you can just click on the back arrow button which is present over on the top. Then even you can see the attendance, where you can, it is going to reflect on the month basis, the number of months, the days, and the number of days the child is present for. The next you will be having the transport information. This transport information is available only for the child who opted for the bus route of the school. So here you can find the pickup and the drop details, where it is picking at what time and who is the in charge. So all the information you can track over here. Then if you have two kids, so no need to use a different phones. You can use the same phone with the same app. So for that, what you need to do, the main thing is you are supposed to provide the same point of contact for your child. See, both the child should have the mother as the point of contact or the father of the contact number. So once you are logging for the first time, automatically it will display you the two child icons that they have. So you can swap here for whichever the child you want, and you can see whatever the things that the DSC app has posted. Then you will be having your profile details. Here you have two types of details here, personal and the parent details. The personal details includes the admission number, the Aadhaar number, a class group, means actually we have 4 class groups here, like Knights, Spartans, Trojans and Samurais. So in which house your child belongs to, the date of birth of the child, if you have provided the blood group, the information of the blood group, all the information will be provided, displayed in the personal one. In the parent details, you can see the details of the father, like the name of the father, contact number and the mail ID if it is provided in the school. The same thing applicable for the mother, and the address of the child. Then the next you will be having the change of the password. We request not to change the password, but if you want to change, please remember the password what you have provided. So for that, you can supposed to go for the confirm the new password which you want to provide by giving here and submit button. So now it is ready with the new password which helps you to log in. So if you want to log out, you can log out. But if you are logging out from the app, whatever the notification that school is sending to you, you are not going to get it as a pop-up message. It might be the homework, it may be the circulars, whatever. So you are not going. For that, again, you need to log in to see what is happening. So for that is the reason we ask you, don't log out from the app. You can also access the web version instead of the phone. For that, so you are supposed to type it as a dscmyclassboard.com in the URL page. So for that, the same credentials you are going to give here. This is the main login page of the DSC website version, that is a laptop or the desktop version. So here I can provide the username and the password, so which is same as you are providing for the mobile phone, that is which is like a enrollment number of the child. So once you are provided, click on the login button. So in this home page, you can see here 2 options are available. So you are going to click it on the ERP dashboard. So once I click on this ERP dashboard, then only it will take me to the main page where I can see the multiple options which I have seen in the app. Like it may be the timetable, it may be the attendance, it may be the announcements, everything. So in the timetable also you can see on particular day which subject which teacher is taking, so that it will be easy for the child to get only those subjects and helps to reduce the weight of the bag. Then parents, I request you to please follow, subscribe and like our different social medias, because we are very active in all the social medias. So these are the website, Facebook, Instagram and the YouTube channels. Please like and subscribe our school. Thank you. Now I would like to continue the session with Ankita ma'am. Ankita ma'am, please carry.
Thank you so much, Archana ma'am. Now we would like to address parents' concerns and queries. So here first query is, are there any other dates when we can collect the school uniform?
What is that?
Sir, when can they collect the school uniform? As the parents were out of station, when the last date we have.
I think most probably tomorrow there will be a stall in the school, ma'am. Yeah. We'll inform you, we'll get it confirmed. We have approached the vendor. If possible, tomorrow we'll be keeping a stall in the school.
Thank you, sir. Now next is, how many short breaks are there in a day?
Sir, may I answer this question?
Yes, ma'am, please go ahead.
They will have one short break only, and another one will be lunch break. But as you know, little ones, we don't stop them from eating within 10 minutes. If they finish, well and good. Otherwise, we give them 5-10 minutes extra. But that happens only in the beginning, because they are coming from home. They have the habit of mama feeding and all that. So we give them in the beginning little bit more time, but slowly we try to uh, we want them to go with the pace, with the timings. That also is important. Discipline is important. So slowly we ask them to eat fast and all during the given time only.
Next is, when the ID cards will be allotted?
Once the school reopens, we'll be taking the photographs, ma'am, with a school uniform. After that, the ID card will be issued. So we are waiting for the school to reopen so that we can take the photograph of the children with the school uniform and we'll be issuing the ID card.
Next is, would you please conduct a daily assembly on the ground for our kids?
It's not possible every day, but we'll surely have assembly in the school ground, because for the children to come down, go, it takes a lot of time. So it is not possible every day, but we'll see that we'll conduct the school ground any one of the days. Otherwise, they'll have it in the classrooms with their classmates other days.
Which will be the sports day for the children? Sports dress. They have
Dress.
to wear a sport dress. Which day?
That Friday and Saturday, ma'am. For the primary children, it will be on Friday. Okay, it's on Friday. But they will have the activity on Tuesdays. But sports uniform will be on Fridays.
Okay, thank you, sir. So these are the queries of the parents.
I think I saw one or
Yes.
two that regarding the foreign student citizens Aadhaar card. I will check with the department regarding the Aadhaar card regarding foreign students.
So
So
one
I-
more. Yes,
I will check with the department and I'll get back.
sure, sir. One more question is here. Do we have one-way facility for transport?
One-way facility is not there, ma'am. It's not there. If you're opting for transport, there has to be both ways.
Okay, sir. So these are the questions. Dear parents, We thank you for your patience and trust. I hope that we work together proactively and maintain a healthy and protective environment all through. My heartfelt thank you to all the dignitaries for their presence. I would like to thank IT department for their support in making this program successful. I also thank my dear colleagues for their constant support. Let us conclude this session with a positive energy and hope as we are all looking forward to meet our children brighten up the school with their presence as they unpack their bags, decorate the classrooms with colors and set off on one of life's greater adventures. Thank you once again. Stay healthy, stay safe. Now I request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
Shit.